Let's analyze The Look of Love, specifically the version by Diana Krall and the arranger Claus Ogerman, which I think is one of the most iconic arrangements in the history of jazz, especially the introduction. So take a look at the lead sheet. The first thing that you'll notice is that in this 8-bar introduction, it's all over a pedal F. Now that's pretty common, but I think the way that they use the chords here is really interesting. The pickup measure is single notes, and as soon as you hear them, you know what song it is. The next thing I wanted to point out is that it's actually a call and answer or call and response tune. So this is the call here where it's going, and then in the orchestration, these lower notes represent the response. And then call again. It's these beautiful chords like E over F that are truly dissonant, but when you apply them to the London Symphony Orchestra and give them to different voices, it's so impressive. So let's just play it from the beginning. It's interesting because the very first note is an E flat, which would be a flat 7 of F6, but it's also the 4th of a B flat major scale. So that E flat makes it dissonant even though it's just one single note. So from the first note, this is resolve, and then it goes to dissonance with the answer. Resolve, dissonance, resolve, and then some dissonance here. This is an interesting chord. And then on to E flat major 7 over F. And listen to this last chord here. I love this chord. D7 sharp 9 or A flat 13. Love this voicing here. And then obviously when you get to this note, there's a little break here before she starts to sing. The other thing that makes this arrangement really cool is the feel. It's actually a bossa nova feel. Let's flip over to the grand piano and just play this introduction using that feel and all of the things that we talked about. The pedal note, the call and response, and the dissonance and resolve. All right, let's get back into analyzing the tune. D7 sharp 9 over F before the first notes of the tune. And then it's not a specific line cliche. In other words, it doesn't go from here to here to here, like the James Bond theme, but it does throw in this G minor sharp 5 chord, which is very nice in the context of the tune. So let's go from A section. I think it's important to catch the flat 9 and the 3rd of the chord here. So this chord changing to this chord, got D7 sus4, and then these two notes, this one here drops to become the flat 9, and then this one goes to the 3rd of the chord to make it a D7 flat 9 chord. All right, we scroll down a bit. I think it's a good idea to catch this 2-5 of E flat, where it goes from F minor 7 to B flat 7. Catch the flat 9 here. It's really what makes this chord sound good. Then it goes right back to the F pedal like it did in the introduction. I think if you're going to play this solo piano, you've got to catch these chords. So play like block chords over this B flat major 7, then to E flat major 7, and then back to B flat major 7. You'll see how it goes when we play block chords here. And then it just goes back to the tune from an F sus4 chord. And that's all you really need to know about this tune. I think the introduction was the thing I wanted to pay close attention to. If you scroll down, you'll see that it does actually go back to the introduction after the second chorus. And you can see that right here with this F6 chord. And then she does a solo. We're not going to tackle that solo here today, but let's go back to the grand piano and play this tune up until this point. I think it's good to hear it at the grand piano with all the overtones and all the neat voicings. Oh, what a great arrangement by Claus Ogerman for Diana Krall. She's really lucky to have that arranger and, of course, the London Symphony Orchestra on that recording. I also wanted to mention that today, as I share this analysis of Diana Krall's iconic version of The Look of Love, I'm celebrating my 30th wedding anniversary to my dear Nancy. The song's lyrics, The Look of Love is in Your Eyes, perfectly captures the warmth and spirit that Nancy brings to my life every day. This one's for you, my love, on our anniversary. If you could just take a moment, click the thumbs up button, and if you want to subscribe here to the channel, we'd love to have you. And if you're looking for more analysis of popular jazz songs, you might want to check out this video next.